Hey, welcome back to Christy Playing It Out. I am Christy, and I appreciate you joining me today with a plan with me. Today, I am using some printable stickers that I found on I Love to Print on Etsy. It's a great shop if you have a silhouette or a cricket. I believe I have a silhouette. Um, and I print the kits out and cut them out. So um, I realized that I hadn't did too many playing with me's in my Hobonichi Cousin. This is the week that we're ending, and we're going to do the plan with me for February. We're going to do the planning for April 7th through the 13th. Okay, so I picked this strawberry kit. I really love strawberries, and it's April, so we're working our way into April season. So it's a 2-page kit, not too much. And I thought this would be okay for me to do a plan with me while while talking and catching up with everybody. Again, if this is your first time being here, I appreciate you uh, watching. I hope you like what you see, and I hope you decide to subscribe. It means a lot to me. So, this is a newer kit for me utilizing my Hobonichi Cousin. And so, we're going to work this out together. We're going to plan this out. It's the first full week of April, first full week of quarter 2, and over the weekend, I had been looking at some goals and seeing where I was with my making progress on my goals. So, if you set out any goals for the new year, let me know how you're coming along. I pretty much set out a goal for um, different areas of my life. Let's see. I started with like personal, making sure that I did self-care, um, making progress on Christy, just trying to improve myself. There's always room for improvement. And then, of course, career wise, and then you have family and relationships. I am married. I have been married for 26 years come July. So, definitely want to continuously work on my marriage and set out goals. Then there is the goals related to like moving and different things of the nature. So time is speeding up and it is waiting for no one. And with everything going on in the world, you just try to stay optimistic. I'm not gonna get in here and be political, but there's consequences in everything we do. So I am just trying to stay positive, try to keep looking forward, and just um, do the things, worry about the things that I can change, because it doesn't make sense to worry about things I can't. So that's how I'm living. Okay, so in this kit, um, and I said I got this kit from I Love to Print on Etsy. It's a printable sticker shop. And if you have the tools you need, pretty much, um, let's see. I have a silhouette. I've had a silhouette for about, oh man, my silhouette. I have a Cameo 3, but it is about 7 years old. And I'll tell you that because I know I got the same year my first grandchild was born. And so she was born in 2017. And I got my silhouette around the same time. So it was a gift from my daughter before she had kids. So that's how I keep up with it. Anyway, I have a silhouette and I have a color printer, and I purchased sticker paper from Amazon, and I do have an Amazon storefront, and and that is linked down in the description. I'm still figuring out some things on how to how to add things to the YouTube video, but work with me now. But the link to the Amazon store if you want to see. But I use online. I think it's like online sticker paper or whatever, but it's tagged below. And then I print the kit. I purchase the kits, and then they download, and then you save them to your computer or to a temporary file, and you place them in Silhouette. So what I love to print, the settings pretty much come already loaded, and that's the good thing. So you don't have to worry about making your blade low or to do the kiss cut and everything like that. It's already preset. So that's why all shops are not created equal. Some sticker shops that do printables do add that in there, and then sometimes you'll run across sticker shops that don't. So I just want you to know. But this one, I love to print. Definitely has everything set up for you. So we have the headers, and the only thing I would say is that you need to make sure that your printer is printing on the darkest level. Um, I have an older color printer, and sometimes it gets finicky, and wants to do its own thing. So I have to make sure my prints are at the most vibrant color as possible. So I'm gonna do this sidebar. I'm gonna put this pretty cake, strawberry cake. I love strawberries. Literally, it is one of my favorite fruits, and it's just like it made me think about when my family went to Publix yesterday, and they had all these desserts and sweets and stuff. I'm not supposed to eat it, be eating sweets and pastries and things like that, because I am watching what I'm eating. But I was funny part about it. I was like, "Do they have any strawberry? Is this location never has strawberry?" And yes, we were at the location that never had strawberry. So I didn't want anything. I guess if I'm going to waste calories on pastries or whatever, I'm going to do it on something that I'm going to enjoy. And because they didn't have strawberry, I didn't get anything. So I love strawberries. Um, Not a fan of cherries whatsoever. And um, they had a guave, and I don't know. It's just, I'm not a fan. So there's that. So you have a sticker to cover up the month and year. Let's put this down correctly. Um, I need this. I was really pleased with this kit because it was sometimes in bigger planners there would be multiple sheets in the text number, but one sheet. So these pretty much came all together on one sheet, and then you print and cut, and that is really fast. I love that. So I think this is my first printable I've done for Hobonichi Cousins, and I was well pleased with that. I really like that. So we have a couple appointments this week. I need to put my dates. I need to get some numbers. I need to pause and go get those real quick. But I know there's nothing tomorrow. So I'm gonna put my strawberries. I like the banner in between. How many pictures we have? Now one down there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. So we might just do this thing here where I don't use my Hobonichi necessarily to do time blocking on every week. I switch it up. So because we have some decor, I think the best thing is to just use it as a separation. These are so cute. You have a greenhouse and you have the strawberries, and it's almost strawberry season over here in Virginia. Um, I love strawberries. And we have had the weather and the pollen to go with it all. So let's put these down over here. Saturdays are not that busy, so uh, Did that cut good? That's on me. If my blade was not sharp enough, that's on me. And I'm okay with that. I can just make do, make it fit. So there's that. And we have one more with the strawberry fields. Tuesday. I'm gonna put this over here. So we did have enough pictures to go all the way across, but I chose to cover up that calendar. So I'm going to do something different. In the center box, we have these small washi tape boxes, and there's an appointment I need to remember on Tuesday. So that's one thing. So I'll drop that there, and I'll put a little reminder box here. And I have my Hobonichi next to me so I can remember what date and time I'm looking for. It's at 12, right? Let's pull the numbers. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so I put my numbers down. I actually just recycled or used some remaining stickers I had from Hop Sticker Co. because I have so many of them and they were close by. Instead of going on the hunt and going through my stash to find stuff, that came in handy. All right, we have a meal plan list here, or a list of things. So I'll put that over here to the side with a little bubble. Let's do that over here. So I'll put the sticker bubble here, and then we're gonna put the forks and spoons to the side. We'll write in meal plan, and let's put this down here. All right. I can write it in red. Let me see if I want to write it in red or not. Yeah, I like that color. Okay, so the meal plan and this week. Okay, so now we have a few trackers we're gonna stick at the bottom. This one is pretty. This one, the only thing I usually track, I use my Hobonichi week as an everyday carry. It goes in my work bag. It helps me stay on top of things so I don't forget, and that's what I'm using. I want to make sure that I take my vitamins and my medication. So those are the two things I track in multiple places. I track it in my, well, I don't track it in my health and fitness. Yes, I do. I track it in my B6 commonplace planner. So we're gonna put in vitamins, and we're gonna do medication. And then we'll write into remember, just in case. So stuff that I need to make sure I do. So we had that sidebar filled in, and we're gonna put some other stickers. So I don't have too many things planned this week, and so I'm just gonna put my regular degular things in here that I normally do during the week. So put one there. And put a sticker here. That's all on me, because obviously I should have sharpened my blade before I start cutting. A tip that I use is that I take my blade out of my silhouette and I take a ball of aluminum foil, take aluminum foil and ball it up, and I stab my blade against the foil. It will sharpen your blade, guaranteed. works every time. And I probably should have did it before I printed these, as I think the last thing I cut was vinyl for some shirts about a month ago, and that might have dulled my blade out. So that is a tip, that you can sharpen your silhouette blade with a ball of foil and just stab it. Just take the ball of foil and just stab it multiple times, and it'll sharpen. So this is the beginning of the week, Saturday and Sunday. I know what I normally do. I usually have church at 10:30, and put that there. Friday, Saturday. Saturday is pretty much most of the time it's in the house cleaning or resting. It depends on how stressful my week is. And I've been having some hectic weeks lately. So it's been a lot of relaxing. I know here's a cute little sticker. Nails done, or redo my nails on Saturday. So I put that there. There's a little sticky. They have a bottle of polish. I think that's really cute. So put that red fingernail polish over here. And I know I'm doing my nails on Saturday. And let's see, I can put a little bow there because that's like self-care. Put some decor there, little hearts. And okay, we have some. We're getting this done pretty fast. I just need to fill in some things. Okay. Cleaning. We do vacuuming on Saturday. And I can put that with a bubble. Just like little speech bubbles. So we'll put that down here. And vacuum. Okay. No birthdays this week. We have to set our alarm because we have to work in the office. So at the beginning of the week. And then I need to make a phone call. I know I need to put this on my calendar because this needs to happen. I need to call about a bill. I despise when insurance companies, medical insurance companies, and not even insurance companies, when the providers don't bill correctly and you have to call them and have them straighten it out. It irks my nerves. And I guess because in my former life or in my former career, I used to do medical billing. So it irks me to have to deal with that. I'm telling you, that is a true why you can't get it right kind of mood that I'm in when that happens. So, and if you don't take care of it, it'll plop, it can get to a bigger problem where they're trying to send you to collections and all that stuff, but it was never your bill in the first place. It should have been something your insurance took care of, and that irritates me. So, and I have to deal with that a lot. So, for this week, I'm gonna move that. That's crooked. I can't deal with that. That's crooked. Let me slowly raise that up. Okay. Take care. And this is a midweek check-in. Check-in. Let me put that on here. I have been following Erica from Real Talk with Riri on Thursdays at 7:45. She goes live, and I like to listen and watch her do. Well, I usually update my planners too, but she does a midweek check-in. So, and she telling me she watched my video. So hey, Riri, and I appreciate all the support. But I love watching the midweek catching. She also has a podcast, And I usually don't get to catch the podcast. I have to go back and listen to it after. But she does a live recording, so I think that's cool too. So it's just amazing. You got to get out here and support people. Speaking of support, I watch Homebody Planner on YouTube, and I'll put her link down in the bottom of this video description as well. And she records awesome videos. Um, I love her content, and she shouted me out in one of her recent videos, and I appreciate that too. So, so for everybody, just giving me support as I'm trying to get this channel going, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to, and but you do it anyway, and I appreciate that. So, just wanted to say that at that time. Why am I? Okay, let's pull this up. Okay, let's do this better. Okay, so I'm trying to place laundry on here, and we'll just go to the top. Because Saturday, I usually have a list of things to do, and I give myself a list so I don't miss anything, where I can feel accomplished, that it was productive. So I'm trying to put these laundry line on there. That's so cute, and draw attention to that. I know I have some Happy Meal coming in that's en route. So I just want to put some kind of indicator that I need to check this tracking, the tracking of it. I did a Temu haul a couple weeks ago, and that was fun. I ended up ordering like a couple of things, but basically I'm trying to get all the things I want before the tariffs increase. And then I had an eyeglass appointment on my birthday. So when I got my new prescription, I ordered new glasses. And I ordered my glasses online. I use Zenny and Blue Glam and all the things. And so they are made in China, and then they're shipped over here. So I want to check the status of all that. And this is a prescription refill. I need to call in a refill. And groceries. Because I probably need to run back and get more groceries there. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I got all that stuff taken care of before those prices go up, because it used to be really cheap to get glasses off those sites, and I imagine that price will change. Right? So I'll just do sleep in. Do we have another bubble? We do. So we are finishing this up. My TV shows I've been loving. Today is Sunday that I'm recording this. My husband and I watched 1923, and we watched the season. I think it was the series finale. It was so good, so good. Taylor Sheridan knocked it out the park with that, and I was just it was good. And I don't give anything away, but I do enjoy a good television show. So, and we're gonna do this last bottle, and I'm using this to indicate that I need to water my plants. And so I usually do it on Sundays. If I can't already did that, let me see. We'll drop it here. So either I'll do it Saturday or Sunday. We'll see how warm the sun comes in. So I'm gonna do my fillings with this, and I think we'll be done. So let me get my pencil board and move it over here to give me some consistent to write on. So this is April, and it's 2025. Okay, and I'm working from office. Work from office. Work from office. We do Bible study every day. Write that in here in the morning. Um, then we have Bible study on Wednesday evening with the pastor. And let's see, on Monday, it was a reason why this was here. Oh, I messed that up because that's what that's there for. One is for that, and one is to make an appointment. And here, doctor appointment. Let me come back because I don't remember. Um, check eyeglass status and trash runs on Wednesday. Put that in later because I don't worry. So check the status on that. We let's go over here. Move this over here because that's why it is not writing well. So we're gonna rewrite that. And 7:45. I put Riri on IG and groceries earlier that day. Grocery order. Refill. Not depicted and water plants. Laundry. Vacuum. And church at 10:30. And we're gonna do sleep late. There. Still can't remember what I put these two stickers here for. Maybe that's supposed to be for the appointment. I'm lost. Mail should be here by then. Eyeglass, trash, and still don't know what's going on Tuesday. Anyway, I think that's it. I have 2 areas to fill in. Yeah, I can put in binge watch. Usually watch Elsbeth, Matlock, and Tracker, Ghosts, and I really can binge watch NCIS because I haven't watched that one in a couple, about a month or 2. So we have a lot. I need to do some reading. That's what we'll put over here. Right now, I am reading Curvy Girl Summer, and I'm listening to Crash or The Crash by Frida McFadden. I'm almost like halfway through. I love Frida McFadden books. They are suspense, so I give you that warning if you're looking to find a new author, but definitely a lot of suspense. Sometimes it get a little. It's a little. It's a murder mystery sometimes, so have to be careful. But so far so good. This one is real tense, and I know I had to stop it last week because it's building too much for me, and I needed to pause that. When I'm in high stress moments, the last thing I need to do is be under more stress. So here's my plans for the week. I didn't fill in my remembers, but I'll fill those in as they come. I'll put my meal plans in here once we discuss. We usually talk about that. My husband and I talk about it together so we can work it out. And then I'll fill it in. I have a place for my vitamins and medication and my appointments filled in. Again, this is a kit from I Love to Print on Etsy. And I appreciate you watching. See you in the next one.